Hi everyone, thanks for inviting me, but I'm sorry that I cannot be here in person, so I'd like to share with you some of my thoughts on business plan. I'm going to cover three things in this conversation. I think first of all is about innovation. I think we talked about business here, but what we are doing actually is on social entrepreneurship. I'd like to share with you the business opportunity that was not treated as business before. What I mean the business in between would be in between the business and the society. Sometimes we call it social innovation. So on social innovation, I think we have to get out of the box, of course, but I think at the same time, if we could find out some of the things that could benefit to the betterment of the world or the society, that is the new trend. Some examples you could find like Tom Shoes, one-for-one concept, but that made it a big product trend that is going on now. So even Philip Kotler now talked about marketing 3.0. So sometimes the new innovation, the opportunity right now is coming from the betterment of the world. So do go to feel about the society, think about what we can do to the society. At the same time, you might possibly find some blue ocean out of these trends. I think second thing would be collaboration. Right now, no one business could work on their own thing, the whole value chain by themselves. Because right now, capital is very limited and timing is very quick. We need to make every product available within months. So sometimes we cannot produce everything from scratch, from design to produce, to work with some of the value chain people, the merchandising people and things. So right now, if we could do some more collaborations, it is a business trend. At the same time, it is good for the society. What we talked about in social enterprise is actually cross-sector collaborations. We try to work with different sectors. We try to work with NGOs, we work with the government, we work with the business, we work with the civil society. So I think this is a good trend in the society itself, because the more you find out the collaborations, the more opportunity you find, the more you have to understand the other sectors. So what even McKinsey is advocating tri-sector effort. What they talked about is the future leaders need to have the power of understanding the other sectors. Tri-sector meaning government, business, and the non-profit sector. So all the leaders, not just in their sectors, being very professional, very expert, but I think it's more you have to understand what the other sectors people is talking about, what can talk, and then you know how to collaborate with them. You get more resources, you get more opportunity to spread out your market information into other markets. So I think the second thing is collaborations. Think about in your business plan, try to work with some partners, try to include some more innovative collaborative opportunity with the other sectors people. It's the second thing that I want to talk about. I think the third thing is, in most of the business plan that I've seen, I think at least hundreds or thousands of them, is missing, is the passion. I think a business plan without passion is empty. You could have a very professional business jargon in your business plan, but at the same time, if you miss out the part passion, it's empty, it's nothing there. What I mean is that you really have to feel more passionate about the idea that you talked about. I think first of all, you have to say very clearly your idea up front. You could spell out in a very small paragraph, very targeted right at the beginning. That meaning that you are very clear about your uniqueness in terms of filling out the market need. At the same time, I think in the passion part, you have to show that you understand the market. In social entrepreneurship or social innovation in specific, that is the social problem. If you do not have a very clear idea about the social issues, you do not really feel it. You do not go into the field, talk to the, for example, the poor people. If you work on the poor poverty issue, you lose the passion. You cannot spell out very clearly. You just maybe you will just capture some of the data about the poverty line and things. You just capture that paragraph, putting in the business plan. Then when the judge or when the investors see your business plan, they cannot feel your passion. They don't know why you need to do it. So I think no matter you're working on entrepreneurship or social entrepreneurship, how do you define the market? How are you clear about the problem that you're passionate about is a very important part. Then of course, passion could lead you to very good innovation, because you feel passionate about it. When you discuss with your team or you're working on it, you feel very fun. You think about some innovative idea because you really like that. If you are not passionate about it, I can tell you, even Steve Jobs, if he is not passionate about the product that he is working on, he's just thinking about money, everything will become empty again. So what I mean is that you have to feel passionate about the product, the service, or the market that you're working on. And at the same time, if you get passion, that will also lead you to the collaborations. You will not always be afraid of if there will be other competitors copying your products or service. You will not be afraid of whether I will sacrifice most of the margin by working with the other people, because you want to get things done as quick as possible. You want to go into the market very directly, and then you want to move on. When you're working on one product, you're passionate about that, then you want to work on the other things very quickly. 2.0, 3.0, or the other model, or other spin-off of that business. For example, when we are working on a Diamond Cab, one of the social enterprise project that we have, they are working on a wheelchair accessible taxi in Hong Kong. But at the same time, after working on that cab service for 3 years, the entrepreneur want to move on. Actually, she would like to have other competitors filling the gap as well. They welcome all other competitors in the taxi industry adopting this business model, launching some Diamond Cab type of things, because she can move on then. Now they have launched Diamond Leisure, which is a travel package for the for barrier-free people. So they want to launch barrier-free tour, actually for the wheelchair users. So it's a more convenient travel package for people who want to go out. So I think we move from just a cab service, a transportation, right now going to the leisure travel industry. Actually, that could be going to some other part as well. So if you're passionate about a topic, about one issue that we talked about, people will feel it. When the investors or the judges see your business plan, they can feel the passion, they will see it, then it is a very successful business plan. So I think last thing I would say, among the 3 topics that I talked about, innovation, collaborations, and passion, I think the last one comes first. Passion is the most important thing that you have to spell out very clearly in your business plan. Thank you very much.